Chapter 41 is on the list interface, and if you remember what is an interface, it's just like an abstract class, except it can only have final static instance fields. Final means that it cannot change value over the course of running a program, and static means it's available or accessible from the driver. Right. So it can only have final static instance fields, and all of its methods are abstract. So yeah, that's what a interface is, and there's a lot of confusion regarding like, well, what is an interface, and since it's a subset of an abstract class, why do we even have it? And I don't know, there's like, if you look online, there's like an intense discussion on the different intricacies of the best way to implement interfaces, or like the multifaceted way of implementing interfaces. But I think that the clearest way to think about it is that an interface is a contract it's a contract saying that if a class implements an interface, then it must have this list or set of methods, the abstract methods that are defined in the interface, right? And so here we have one example. It's a list interface, right? And what is a list interface? Well, it's an interface that has all of these methods defined in the class as abstract. And so anyone who implements a list interface needs to define all of these guys. It needs to define the add method, the remove method, the clear method. And so, what kinds of interfaces do we have? Well, we have what kind of lists do we have? We have linked lists, we have array lists, and we have vectors. Okay, array lists implement a list using arrays. Right. Vector implements a list using vectors, which is a different type of data type, and linked list is also a different type of data type that's slightly different from arrays. And so we have 3 different implementations of all of these different methods, and yeah, these are all inheriting from, all implementing the list interface. So so that is what this chapter is all about, and also gives us a little bit of insight into the interface, right? And down here on exercise 41, there's this big old chart that you need to fill out that performs these different operations on the lists, and you need to state what's the state of the list after the method is executed, what's the value that's returned, and and any comments that you want to put here. And so instead of all of you guys filling out this chart repeatedly, we have this one here already created, and if you want to access it, you want to follow this URL right here. Okay, and that's about it. Good luck with that.